This is for Monday, the 26th of March. Things I see that stand out the most in the daily patterns for tomorrow. A lot of good up patterns. The ones I think would probably be the strongest, more than likely, would be Qualcomm and V, headed upward. Qualcomm had a really nice day, rejection of the downside attempt from a higher open. Real big movement down, but it brought it all the way back and closed for an up candle. Extremely strong pattern, and its opportunity tomorrow is to move above 67 and go to 68, 69. So if the market's going to be strong tomorrow, that could go big for Qualcomm. It might not be tomorrow, but it sure looks like it wants to. This is the 5-year chart for Qualcomm, about ready to bust to new highs, and 67 is not that far away, and you can see how strong this was throughout the day. Basically ended at the high. V was much the same. Once again, it is at 5-year highs. Those are both the strongest thing on there. Unfortunately, they both look very much like one another. I will say I don't know which would be better. You have a great cradle from V off of 116 right here, getting back above 118 after this initial candle to do so was flatly rejected the following day. Just 2 days later, it starts it again and is right back up there. So that could be blasting out really nicely for V tomorrow. If the market wants to go up a little bit and take V with it, this is extremely strong. That could just really move above 119 very strongly, very nicely, and just shift this entire 20-day pattern upward. Shift this down so you're starting to see new 20-day highs. Same for Qualcomm. So those are very much the same. Unfortunately, they are very similar. I'm not sure if one's wrong, the other might be wrong. One other alternative to think about, perhaps for an upside scenario, would be actually, let's just do this. Let's do SanDisk. SanDisk could be very neat tomorrow, having broken back below 50 to the downside. That's the alternate one. If there's downside, SanDisk could be really good for it. Then again, this was a very big wick back, so I don't know. That's too many permutations, I suppose. But still playing with the 50 level. If something's going to be decided based on the open, SanDisk could do something dramatic based upon, once again, an open relative to 50. So that would be your alternate scenario, since these two are so similar to one another. So we got Qualcomm and V strong, direction up. SanDisk as an alternate for very good movement that you would adjust to on the fly based on the open. Okay, going into the main four, Broadcom flagging, giving a pennant up here at the top of a really nice run. That could pull that back down again, but we have two very nice tails downward, indicating additional upside, wanting to stay above 38. Maybe it wants to hit 39, go past this downtrend line here, and start moving out to the upside. Broadcom could be nice up if that continues to hold. You see that is an ascending pair of tails. SanDisk, we talked about it below 50. Weakness below this line here and below 50 could end up with a solid candle down where you don't get a tail give back. Conversely, going back above 50, given what this open did, that's a very strong rejection of the downside below 50. If it starts living back above 50, above this downtrend line here into the next day, really anywhere above 50, and seems strong above 50, it could reverse up here for the next portion of the week, and tomorrow have a big reversal candle upward. So SanDisk could be very, very exciting over the next couple of days, beginning tomorrow. X could do something similar, move back above 30. This is extremely strong. Longer term, I think X is going to regain all of its strength and vitality and be coming up to hit 40 here in a month or two. Probably 2 months to get to 40, I would say. But back above 30 could be strong in a single day, depending. And then Netflix, and we'll wrap it up. Netflix had an excursion above 120 on Thursday. Had to come back down basically to it. Came down to the uptrend line. Had an excursion down below 120. Friday, same type of deal. Came back to 120 and closed above 120. So it's trying to figure it out with regard to 120. Lots of big candle days, 2 itty bitty dojis of opposite direction. That's enough dithering. You see back here when it was doing the same type of deal. This is a relatively tame set of candles in here in comparison to the 2 end candles, but those really aren't the type of situation you have here. Here you have 2 dojis here. Bigger day of movement, 2 dojis, real indecision. 4th day, big day, going some direction. Same type of deal here. 2 dojis in the middle. 4th day goes a big direction. That's what you've got. You've got 2 dojis here. Tomorrow could be a big day. One of the directions for Netflix based upon the decision at 120. So those are the 4 main ones. The 2 best looking ideas tomorrow seem to be of a similar nature. Qualcomm and V up for new highs if the market wants to rebound, and it is in a nice little position here for the SPX to go moving back above 1400, get a tail down, whatever, start moving back above 1400. This is a good position for another bounce, continuation upward. Qualcomm and V are beautifully poised to make new highs with breakout candles. So that's the scope for tomorrow. Good luck.